What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scrambled Egos. This is episode 3. I hope everybody had a lovely Thanksgiving, and now welcome to the month of December. Christmas is right around the corner. I'm feeling festive, and I just ate an entire medium Domino's pizza all by myself. I'm feeling good.
God damn.
Ha,
That's so
ha,
funny because I ate half of a Pizza Hut pizza.
only half? That's a rookie.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't eat the whole eight, ate so much.
Bro, I had like 10 slices. What? You're falling behind.
10 slices. Jesus Christ. But
Um,
you can also eat like a giant like amount at a time.
I can. I don't stop eating, honestly. I have a
Yeah.
really bad habit of eating way too much. Anyway, how was your Thanksgiving, Mario? How was
It
your
was
break?
I as you all know from the last episode, I love Thanksgiving. It was so good. I ate so much food. But then I've realized white people, okay, sorry if this is like weird, but white people eat so early on Thanksgiving. They be eating at like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
That is a little weird. I don't think I've ever eaten that early on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I maybe the earliest is probably 6.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've
I
definitely
don't know
eaten
how people do it like at 3 or 4.
I've definitely eaten earlier than 6, but Thanksgiving dinner at 3 or 4 is just really fucking weird. Um,
Like what is that? That's basically kind of like a lunch, a late lunch.
Thanksgiving lunch, you gotta eat the
Which is a
turkey
normal
early.
thing. No, yeah, which is a normal thing. It's
Is
just
it?
damn, three
Is
or
it?
four.
Is it? I don't
Thanksgiving lunch, yeah.
really. Have you ever had a
I've seen a
Thanksgiving
lot of
lunch
people eat it.
before?
No, I'm Hispanic.
Oh yes, yes. I'm sorry. I
They
totally.
starved me until like 8 o'clock, bro.
Does your
Oh my
family also
God.
do this thing? Because my grandparents, you know how they're Hispanic. They would always get so pissed off at me. My grandfather actually still does. He gets so pissed off at me when I don't eat his food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, is that like not a normal thing?
Nah. I don't think so.
I feel
I
like
mean,
Hispanics are really passionate about cooking.
no, yeah, I think they definitely are, but like all the women, if like you just didn't eat it, they're not taking offense to it because they're thinking like that's more for me.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I guess so. Um.
Yeah.
Anyway, so speaking of Christmas and how we're moving into that time of year, obviously Ryan's birthday is coming up. So shout out to Ryan. Ryan's birthday,
Ryan.
my brother. For those of you who don't know, his birthday is on Christmas. Was born on Christmas Day. He is the son of Jesus Christ himself.
How does it feel having a birthday on Christmas?
I don't know because well, from what he's told me, it's like it's nice to have presents coming from both Christmas and his birthday, but at the same time that also sucks because they're at the same time, and he doesn't get the chance to have
No,
that at two
yeah.
different days of the year. But
No, yeah, but that's this kind of the same thing for me though, because usually people combine like my birthday gift and my Christmas gift with like the same day because my birthday is just extremely late in the year.
oh yes, everybody, Mario's birthday just passed. Everybody, wish him a
Well,
happy
we're
birthday.
recording it on the day of my birthday,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but you're hearing it like a couple days afterwards.
Yes, and the time that you guys hear this podcast, his birthday will have just passed. Dude, when I was like 3 years old, I don't remember this because I was so young, but my family has like a photo book of me when I
Mm.
was little, and for my like third or fourth birthday, apparently my parents rented like a pony, and there are pictures of me riding a pony in my front yard when I was like 3.
A pony?
Yeah, yeah, a little stallion for me to ride on.
What? Wait, that's actually really cool. I've ridden on a pony though at a birthday party.
You have?
Yeah, it was not at my birthday party because I'm broke, but
Damn.
at my neighbor's house when I think it was like the first house I moved when I came to New York. I think it was probably like 6 or 7. I got to ride this pony and I was so excited.
Dude, I feel like riding horses and ponies and shit. That's so fun. I wish that's something I could do more often, you know.
No, yeah, I think. Do you have any interesting birthday stories?
Um, interesting birthday stories. I no, I feel like most of my birthdays have been pretty normal. However,
Really?
I will say, um, being younger made me feel a lot more excited to have a birthday. Like just the day, I would always get way more excited for the day than I do now, and I find that to be the case with like all holidays at this point, which kind of sucks because like holidays when I was younger, and I think this is the case for many people. Holidays being younger is so much more exciting than holidays being older, and it does really suck. But I
No,
guess it
yeah, I
just comes
agree
with
though. I'm the same way.
I guess it just comes with growing up. But I don't have any like bad birthday stories. I have other bad like holiday stories, like 2 or 3 Halloweens ago when I went into anaphylactic shock,
Nice. That's always a nice story to tell.
almost dying is great. It was in the middle of the night and it was dark and I was eating all my candy from a bowl. Uh, if you guys have
Wait, this was two
watched
years ago?
2 or 3, I
Oh
don't think it
wow.
could be any more than that. But um, for those of you who have watched our previous episodes, you guys will be very well aware of the fact that I have a nut allergy, and I was digging through my bowl of candy at it's probably like 3 in the morning, and it was dark, so I was just grabbing shit, throwing it in my mouth, and then one of them happened to be a Snickers, and my dumbass, bro, I put it in my mouth, and I was like, "Yo, this shit tastes weird. This like burns. It's definitely something that I'm not supposed to be eating." But
Oh,
my
it
my
burned?
my stupid logic was I don't want to make a mess by spitting this out, so I'm gonna swallow it anyway. That was
Oh
my
my God. He's like, it's really burning my insides right now, but you know what? I can't be that guy and just spit it out.
I don't know how to explain the taste of something I'm allergic to. It's the way I usually describe it is like battery acid because it literally feels like the inside of my mouth is like disintegrating as I eat it. But yeah, so I was like, yo, I really don't want to make a mess. Um, I'm gonna swallow this instead of spitting it out like a rational person would. And I knew it
Oh my
was
God.
peanuts. And actually, uh, Tommy and Andrew, the two of my best friends, they were sleeping at my house that day, and I woke Andrew up, and I was like, "Yo, I'm probably gonna be going to the hospital, and I want you to stay awake in case I need to get there somehow." And he was like, "All right, bet I got you." And then he instantly fell back asleep. He did not give a shit. And I
He was
went to
like,
my mom's
he was
room,
like, okay.
literally, and then I went to my mom's room, and I was like, "Mother, I have made a mistake."
Oh my God, man.
Mother, I
That
have messed up.
stinks.
Yeah,
Did you go to the hospital? Did she take you?
yeah, yeah.
Did you freak out? I feel like your Don would have like a little bit of a breakdown.
I did freak out because they were giving me a lot of medicine and it made my body feel really weird
Uh,
because I was just like it
uh,
was quite overwhelming. But
mm,
yeah, that's like the most recent of interesting like birthday holiday stories I can remember.
yeah.
Do you
I
have
don't think I
anything?
have any like yeah, I don't think I have any of like holiday stories, but I definitely do have like like there's this one time I was in I think the second grade. I was invited to one of the cool kids birthday parties
Ah,
at Laser
yes.
Tag, right? Laser
Yes.
Kingdom
Yes,
near
yes.
us. And of course, they serve you pizza, they serve you soda, and for some reason, I just decided to throw up. And let me tell you, when I threw up everywhere.
Oh
I
my God.
threw up like it like ready. I ate a piece. I'm like, wait, this kind of tastes funny, and it bleh, everywhere. Everyone was looking at me, and I was like, oh my God, this is just so embarrassing.
That had
Imagine,
to have felt terrible.
yeah, but like they would, and I was like, no, like after they cleaned it, I was like, no, I'm good. I wouldn't. I'm down to play another round of like laser tag, and they're like, no, I don't think we can let you down. We're scared that you're gonna throw up again. I was like, fair, fair, fair.
I, I,
Like it
I, I
wasn't my birthday party though.
That's true. That is true. Yeah,
That's
but
the worst
that
part.
that is kind of worse because that means you really messed up someone else's birthday party. If it makes you feel any
Yes.
better, on the way to the hospital in my mother's car, I vomited like gallons all over her car, like all over her
Bro, yeah,
dashboard.
yeah, yeah. It was
Dude.
honestly at the time I think I did throw up like a whole like maybe like milk carton. But like now
Oh,
I'm looking back at it, it probably wasn't as much since I was little and I only did have one slice.
what do you think it was? Some moldy cheese?
I don't know because I've had pizza before that point. So all of a sudden I just felt really like sick and I didn't feel sick at all. Like my temperature was fine. I didn't have a headache. I didn't feel like my stomach was hurting throughout the day. It just like made me throw up. And I was like I am never going to throw up ever again.
Did you throw up again? That's the question. Did you
Only
ever?
once.
Only once
I don't throw
since
up.
the second
I don't
grade?
throw up. Yep, I don't
Bro,
throw up.
this guy built different. What happened the
I am
second
built
time?
different.
What happened the second time? Did you
Okay,
eat?
so the second time, okay, so do you guys know? Do you know the mini pizza bagels?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yo, I loved those when I was like in the ninth grade or something, or maybe the eighth grade. But I just remember eating them, and I was like, yo, this shit didn't hit. This shit, there's something wrong with this. And then, wait, I just realized both stories are containing pizza. What the fuck?
Maybe you're
But I just
lactose
remember,
intolerant.
no, I am. But like, it's
Oh,
not
you
to the
are?
degree where I'm throwing up gallons. Yeah, I am.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It makes me shit like crazy, but
Damn.
it doesn't make me throw up. But I remember I was like, you know what? My cousin was over. I was like, you know what? I want to have fun with my cousin when we sleep over. I'll tough it out. And I took a nap because I was just really tired. And I wake up, right? I'm like, something doesn't feel right.
Oh my god,
Throw
bro.
up all over my floor. And I'm telling you right now, this throw up was god awful. God awful. It was throw up everywhere. You probably like
Ew, bro.
4 times as much I did it from the first time.
Oh my god. That's fucking nasty, bro.
And then you know what my mom did? You know what my mom did? She
Probably just
comes in
yelled
and
at you.
starts screaming at me.
Bro, I called that
She just
shit.
starts being like, "You couldn't get it in the trash can. You have such a big trash can, and you couldn't even make it in there." And I was like, "I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
she was
sorry."
probably thinking in her head, you amateur. Can't even throw up in the trash can.
No, yeah, but that was I think the reason why I threw up that time though was because it was just as I woken up and my mind couldn't process to not do it.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess. If you are lactose intolerant, that makes sense.
Yeah, but also I it's like more of like a mind over matter thing where I just can not throw up.
Dude, I'm telling you, I like getting anxious about things and like being sick makes sicknesses so much worse, especially if you're like throwing up or something. Because when I like went through anaphylaxis and shit, obviously I was freaking out, and my dad was like, "Yo, you gotta just calm down. I'm telling you, if you calm down, it'll make your life a lot easier." And I thought I was like dead. Like I was hyperventilating. I was like, "Dude, this is the end for me." And honestly, like
Yeah.
relaxing and not freaking out about it makes it a lot easier to deal with. And you know what's the worst actually on this subject? I'm one of those I, I hate myself for this. I'm one of those people who always when I'm sick look up on Google and it's like, "Oh, you're having a fucking heart attack." And I'm like, "Excellent. This is it. I'm dying today."
Bro, I swear I can look up okay, I can definitely go on Google and be like my head hurts, I feel drowsy and I feel nauseous, and it could lead to me having gonorrhea and cancer.
Brain aneurysm. Literally.
Literally. Like I was like I think at one point I was like in middle school. I was very young and naive and I was just like, no way. This isn't happening to me.
Dude, that's like scary though, because the more that I get older and, witness people actually dying around me, it's kind of terrifying because a lot of times it's like, disease. It's not just old age like ever. Speaking of disease,
No, yeah.
shout out to the new COVID DLC that God decided to drop. Omicron, bro. You hear that?
Yeah, I did. I did hear about that.
God bless, dude.
But shout out to that.
Shout out to Omicron, dude.
That's so
I
funny.
I
Oh my gosh.
I am genuinely worried that if people don't start taking this shit seriously, that it's gonna get a lot worse.
No, yeah.
Like
It is. I think the fact
the potential for all these other variants and shit is just so scary, because if we don't end up dealing with it correctly now, then it's just gonna keep happening over and over and over again. And I'm personally sick of being in like constant lockdown and quarantine forever. It's really annoying.
no, yeah, it's just getting irritating. But there are a couple of people from our audience that are from Florida, and let me tell you, their experiences are god awful.
I
They
can imagine,
are
dude.
just yeah, recently it's been like they've been figuring it out as we go on, but Florida has been faking their COVID numbers to seem like they're doing good. And if anybody's from Florida and you're about to attack me, just please be nice. I'm sensitive.
Now,
But I
honestly,
just know
dude,
for a
what
fact
other state? What other state? If there was any state that was gonna fake their COVID numbers, I'm telling you, everything happens in Florida, dude. Everything happens in Florida.
Florida, I'm confused what happened to Florida. Like what is wrong with the people in Florida? I'm sorry.
Everything,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna
everything,
say it.
everything is wrong with Florida. I always find um those news things about like Florida man beats the shit out of an alligator and then dies. It's like that. That's so funny to me because sometimes it's like genuine stories that actually happen,
It's crazy.
and it's so funny because like what is
Yeah.
going down in Florida?
No, yeah, there's some like crazy stories. I used to live in Florida. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, I lived
Oh,
there up until I was like 6,
damn, you've
and then
been
I just
around.
visit
You've been
like every
around.
year now. Yeah, I lived in actually I'm you know how many times I've moved? I think I've moved a total of 8 times, maybe 7.
8 times?
Yeah,
Dude,
but in
God.
the past 6 times were in New York and in like somewhat the same location.
Okay. Okay. So,
Yeah.
realistically, you only moved like 3 times.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I have never moved before. When I was younger, it was so weird. I wanted to move. I was like, I want to go to a new
What?
house, and I was just like, I wanted to go places. I always wanted to be in like a new house and a new environment, and I always thought it would be so cool to move. And now that I think about it, I was really dumb for that because I would have left all my friends over and over and over again.
No, yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. I was like, when I moved the first time, I stopped being friends with like all my neighborhood friends, which sucked. But then I moved to a new place, and I made new friends, but it wasn't like the same. But one other major time that I moved was when I moved to a different town. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was at the point where I was just really, truly depressed, so moving was a good thing because it was like a new start. And honestly, if I didn't move, we wouldn't have this podcast, Jacob.
This
If I
is
didn't move
true.
to the town that we are in.
This is true. I think moving for a lot of people can be a good thing. I've obviously heard of many stories where people's lives have improved after moving because sometimes people do it just to get away from the life they previously had. Sometimes people just want a fresh start. Um, I'm gonna do one of those things right now where I change the topic out of nowhere for no reason at all to talk about something completely
Okay, go
different.
for it.
I was thinking about this the other day. You know how people always joke around like the second they turn 18 and they're like, wow, I could really make an OnlyFans right now and get rich. I'm telling you, dude.
Okay, with all due respect, what the hell? Where like usually it's like somewhat the same, but this topic was out of nowhere.
Well, because I was thinking about this because I was talking to somebody about this earlier. And you know how easy it would
Okay.
be? Because, like, people have some weird ass fetishes out there. And I'm sorry, but if you like feet, then I have a personal gripe with you. Uh, People walk on
No,
the
I agree.
ground with that. Um,
Yeah.
I
I'm not a person who usually kink shames, but that is one kink that I will never. Oh, well, I guess it's a fetish.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like kink shaming either because people are into what they're into. I just don't understand how people are into feet. That's just like that like any other part of the body is like somewhat reasonable, but feet, they're sweaty, they're in shoes all day, they're on the ground, all those germs, like I can't
Yeah,
even.
I
But
like I get maybe like a pain. I even get the pain kinks like where they just like getting really like slapped or something.
yeah, that
But
yeah.
feet, feet, ew. I'm sorry. And sometimes you're just so hairy and their toenails are green. Oh my God.
Green.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
you
funky, bro.
I have never seen green toenails. I know like sometimes older people get like yellow toenails, but I have never seen green toenails before. Whose
Bro,
toes have you
do
been
you want to
looking
hear about the
at?
time that I'm not gonna say the name because I think they hear this podcast.
Don't say the name.
But
We don't say names over here.
we don't say names.
We don't say names.
But I'll tell you the time when I did see them, and let me tell you, I've been scarred ever since.
Oh no.
So me and my senior class did a senior sunrise, even though like COVID happened, we were still gonna do it. So we went to the beach, and I had this little group of people. It saw like maybe like it kept going by throughout the day, but it was probably a total of like 14, 15. And this one girl, she was taking off her socks, and she just goes, guys, don't look at my feet. And no offense, if you're gonna tell me to not look at your feet,
I'm gonna look
I'm
at
gonna
your
look at your
feet.
feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at them freaking toes, bro. And then when I looked at them, oh Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Not only was it green? It was like long. It was like a crispy toenail, seeming like they don't know how to cut their like toenails.
You did not just
And
describe a
their
toenail as crispy, bro. Oh my god.
and it was like and their feet looked like they were sweating obviously because they were walking for so long. And it was just not the wave. It wasn't the wave.
Okay. Here's the one benefit that I see to feet. Okay?
Mhm.
There is one. And if I wanted to capitalize on the fact that people like feet, what if, I just went on OnlyFans and just showed my feet pictures and people gave me a shit ton of money because people like my feet. That is
No,
easy
yeah.
money right there. It's sad
Yeah.
money, in my opinion, to have to sell my feet to get money. I'd rather not sell my
Bro,
feet. I'm not
they
gonna speak for other
OnlyFans people
people.
though. No, yeah, OnlyFans though, like the people that like make it, the people that I know at least make a good amount of money.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I
Don't
don't
get
know
me
how they
wrong. There
get
there's nothing wrong with doing OnlyFans. I just me personally am not into that kind of thing, and especially if I
no,
am
yeah.
gonna be that desperate for money, whereas to make an OnlyFans of my feet, then I that's how I know I'm down bad. That's
No,
my
yeah, I
gauge.
feel you. No, yeah, but I have a question though. If I made an OnlyFans, would you subscribe?
Of course, of course,
Wait, really?
of course,
Wow!
dude,
Awesome!
dude. You
That's
gotta
sick.
listen. I I'm straight, right? But you gotta support the homies. I gotta support
Exactly.
you. I can't just not.
Exactly. I also feel like I like the people that I know, I'm always so curious like what they're doing on their OnlyFans.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
It's not that
what
I
like
want to
how do you
see them. It's just that I'm curious. It grabs my
curious? I'm
attention.
nosy. I'm nosy as hell.
Yeah. I sometimes I joke around with people and I'm like, "Oh, should I subscribe to this person's OnlyFans because I know them?" And they're like, "Yeah, yeah, do it." And I never have because I don't even know if I want to. I feel like if I did, I would just regret it because I know them.
Yeah. Would your girl let you?
Um, I feel like she would if it was like just out of
I feel like she would be like,
curiosity.
"Can I see too?"
Yeah, yeah, she'd be like, "Let me get on that."
No, you're like, "Wait, I look you want to see."
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
I
so
don't think
funny.
she would care as long as it's, like
No, yeah.
obviously
Not
just
because
to
of
fuck around. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. That's good though.
Yeah, but
I wonder how they promote their OnlyFans.
um well
Do you
there
think they
is
do it by Twitter?
somebody I know who well what do you mean? Like you just wonder how people promote their OnlyFans?
Yeah, like besides their social media, like no offense,
Oh,
a lot of people just don't have a lot of followers on social media. Like,
true.
but I feel like I guess the best way is probably Twitter because Twitter is like anything can go on Twitter. Like literally
Yeah.
anything could go on Twitter. So I
I
guess
have
that's the
seen some
probably
of
like
the worst porn in my life on Twitter. Not because I looked it up, but because somebody
Jacob, shut up.
showed
I
me.
don't want to talk about that
You
damn
know what
video.
I'm talking
That
about. You
damn
know
video.
what I'm talking about.
Victoria, if you're listening to this, I curse you. Why would you ever show me that cursed video?
This is the name I will say. Victoria subjected us to absolutely upsetting porn from Twitter. And I did not want to see it, but I did because I was curious. My curiosity got the best of me once again. And I saw something that I really, really did not want to see. Guys, the only advice I can give is just stay away from Twitter porn. I there are websites dedicated to that for a reason. Have you ever seen the video? What what social media platform was it? Where I think it's like a joke video, like a parody video, but it's like, do you know what percentage of your uh social media platform is porn? And they were like 6, and the guy's like 6, and they're like teen, and he goes 16%, and I don't remember which all right, guys.
What was that?
Sorry I just stopped talking. The lights in my room just changed color, and I did nothing. But
Oh gosh, that was spooky.
there's a ghost in my room. But anyway, I wonder
No,
how
for real.
much of Twitter is composed of porn. I wonder the percentage.
I can't, bro.
I'm
Okay,
looking this
okay,
up
okay.
right now.
I just want to let everybody know that if you're gonna go on Twitter, don't use your main account to look at porn. Use a fake account. I have my main account and then I have a second account just if I'm ever curious. I'm a man and I have, bro. Do you know John Quinones,
Who?
the guy from What Would You Do?
Uh, sounds familiar, but I'd have to see who it is in order to know what you're talking about.
No, yeah, but okay, so he's like a celebrity. He hosts the show. What would you do? The scenarios are like really realistic and really like serious, and they're seeing like what the public would do. Like, would they help out the victim of that
Oh yeah,
scene?
yeah, yeah. I know that show. Yeah.
And he has Twitter, right?
Okay.
And I followed him because sometimes he's like new episode out,
Yeah.
and he retweeted porn.
No way. Why?
He did.
Why?
He. Wait, what?
Why?
That's why I'm saying you got to have a second account so people don't catch you slipping.
Yes. That's good advice. If you're
Mm,
gonna go on Twitter for porn, make sure you have a second account. It is crucial.
hmm And this man was getting blasted on not only Twitter but TikTok, and he had to like quit social media for like a month. It was so
Bro,
sad. I felt so bad.
why are people giving him heat? It's free speech. You're allowed to put porn on Twitter.
No, yeah, but the problem is that I think he just couldn't handle so many. I don't think he was like getting flamed for it. I think a lot of people were like joking around with him, being like, "Oh, somebody got excited this morning," or like, "Oh, somebody doesn't have a second Twitter."
Oh, poor guy. Poor guy.
Yeah, he was getting a lot of roasts coming at his way.
I could you imagine like going on Twitter and like accidentally seeing porn in front of your family with the audio all the way up on your phone?
I've had a similar experience. It wasn't porn though. Like one of those like memes where your friend sends you something
Oh
and it's
no,
just,
yes, 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 yes,
ah,
yes. Yes,
ah, just like a bunch of
yeah.
moans.
Thank you. Thank you for
Like
that.
it just
That was a good moan. That was a good one.
thank you. But it was sorry, I just got like sidetracked because of that. But it's like one of those voice memos where it's like moaning and it's like full blast. Like even if you have it at the lowest, it is loud.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would, you know what? Oh my god. So it was at the end of my church. We were having a Thanksgiving dinner because we do that just in case if nobody celebrates like Thanksgiving like with family. So on Sunday we did that, and it wasn't this past Sunday. It was like a couple years ago, and you all you hear is that moaning. Everybody looked at me, and I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. Oh
Bro,
my god.
have you ever had shit like that happen to you in class, like in high school?
No, not in high school or middle school.
That exact situation happened to me once in high school.
Oh my god.
It
Damn, bro. I
was,
can imagine. I'm so nosy too. I would be like, "What you watching?"
bro, it was in the middle of like a Spanish class, and I turned my audio down fast enough because like everybody was kind of being loud, and I turned my audio down fast enough so that like the teacher never heard or anything, but everybody who was sitting like immediately by me heard. And they were like, "Bro, what is good with you? What are you watching?"
You're like, "What you doing?" Oh yeah, but our school wouldn't let us do that. Like our school blocks those internet sites, so it definitely isn't that.
Well, no, no, no. It was literally on Instagram. You could go on Instagram at
Oh, it
our
was on
school.
your phone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were on. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I
No, no,
thought
no.
you were
Yeah,
like on the
yeah, yeah. No,
computer or
somebody just
something.
sent me a meme on Instagram, and that happened to me.
Oh, okay. Damn, they did you
One of the
dirty.
most
They
detrimental
did you
moments
so
of my
dirty.
life.
That's my biggest fear. Like, what if like I'm at like a really big meeting for like my job, and all of a sudden I gotta answer like a really quick text, and it's just my kid being like, "Wait, please hurry!" And it's like they send a voice memo, and it's just a loud moan. I would kick their ass. I would kick their ass.
This is why people don't go on their phones during business meetings.
Yeah, but no, exactly. But what if my kid was like, 911, help me! Like, I need you to come pick me up from school. Something's bad about to happen, and I'm like, oh god. And then he sent me like a voice memo, and it's just them and their friends moaning.
If your kid ever does that to you, then there's like a new kind of punishment you got to whip out for that.
But I think me and my kid reached a good level of our relationship if that does happen.
I'd say they're pretty comfortable with you. Yeah.
I mean, like,
I don't
okay,
know if it's a
fire. They
good
joke around like that.
indication.
I mean, I would much rather than be on me be on, oh my god, be comfortable than be uncomfortable. So hey, I'll take it. I'll
This is
take
true.
it.
This is true. This is very, very true.
Would
Um,
you buy your kids condoms?
um, depends on how old they are, I guess.
No, yeah.
Like
I mean, don't
I'd
buy them if they're like
obviously
10.
like yeah, like I'd obviously want my kid to be having safe sex, and if they really needed me to, then like yeah, I guess so. But if my kid who's like 11 years old is asking me to buy condoms for him, absolutely the fuck not. I am not buying condoms for an 11-year-old kid.
No, yeah, for real. Like the earliest got to be 16.
Um, yeah, yeah. I mean,
But like if they are asking, if my child is asking at the age of 15, I will give it to him.
yeah, but I've never heard of like any kids actually asking their parents for condoms. Because I know I never did that.
Okay. I never did that, but my dad has offered.
What a guy. What a
No,
guy.
I know. I know. I was shocked when he said he would buy me
What
condoms.
an absolute Chad
My
moment.
I Yeah, it was definitely like me and my dad didn't have the best relationship when I was growing up, but like later on we had a really good relationship in high school, like the end of high school, and I remember I was like, I'm getting older, like what if I get a girl pregnant? And I was like, well, you can always come to me to buy condoms. And I'm like, what?
I liked your voice change when you were talking in your dad's perspective.
What?
Well, yeah, you can
No,
always
yeah.
come to me to buy condoms.
No, yeah, and but like I was shocked too, and like my mom said, if you ever get a girl pregnant, like we honestly wouldn't be mad or kick you out. We just really would want you to tell us immediately so we can help you as fast as we can. And I was like, bro, what? I was like, you
Honestly,
guys are from
mad respect though.
no, yeah, like no, definitely, definitely. I was just extremely shocked because for some reason my mind was saying, I'm like, if I ever did this, they would kick me out.
Oh yeah.
They would kick me out.
Yeah. Um yeah, I haven't had too many interactions like that with my parents. I don't think that's something like if they were to confront me about that kind of thing, I don't know if I'd be able to respond in a normal way.
I
I
started laughing when my parents told me.
Yeah, like I'd either instinctively laugh or freeze up because I don't know what to say or do, you
Hmm.
know. But
No, yeah, I feel you.
yeah, I guess as far as the kid things go, like I guess I would be willing to do that for my child um as long as they are of age to be doing that, relatively speaking.
No, yeah, I feel I would still do it for my daughter, but I would feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, I definitely think also like I think guys are a lot more comfortable going to their fathers, and girls are a lot more comfortable going to their mothers. Um,
About
yeah,
sex,
about
yeah.
those things. Yeah. Um, that's just at least that's normally how I've seen it. I don't think I would rather go to my dad than my mom to talk about that kind of thing.
For sure. For sure. I think my mom would like squeal and be like like a gasp of air like in a soap opera.
I don't think my mom would be able to deal with the fact that I'm like doing adult things.
Oh, really?
I mean, not that she
Interesting.
wouldn't be able to deal with it, but like I don't like it would probably make her feel weird if I were to try to talk to her about that kind of
Like
thing.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel good.
Yo,
I feel like
God
there,
bless
there
if my
wouldn't be
mom
ever a
is
time.
listening to this.
Oh my God. Did she listen to the first two episodes?
I don't know. I doubt it, but
Oh my God. Oh my God.
that would be
Yeah,
funny.
imagine
That
she
would be a good
decides just to tune
conversation.
in.
That would be a good conversation. Shout out to
She'd be
Dawn.
like, you yo, shout out to Dom. We gave you a shout out the first episode. We're gonna do it for this
Every
episode
episode,
too.
shout out to Dawn.
Hey,
We
hey.
should shout
Oh
her
my
out.
God.
We should shout her out every single episode until she actually decides to watch one of
That's
them.
it. Exactly. Oh, I agree. I agree. Shout out to Dom.
Shout out to Dawn.
Um,
Let's go.
I finally met your dad.
He's
Sorry, this
cool.
is super
No,
random,
no,
but I
no,
finally
no.
met your dad.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
No, yeah, I met him. I was like, hello.
Yo,
He doesn't look anything like you guys though.
what, dude? If you saw him when he was my age, I look just like he did when he was younger. If he was born in
Oh,
today's world,
really?
yes, if he was born in today's world and we were living as children at the same time, we would look like identical twins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know,
And
I don't know how my dad looked when he was young.
really, you never seen a picture of your young dad?
No, I just know he had hair. Like now he
Uh,
doesn't, but like he used to have hair.
yeah, I think so. I think at one point in his life he probably had hair. Um,
No, yeah, but he started losing hair like right out of like 18.
really? Does he
Yeah,
have
but he
does
blames
he
it
have
on me
any?
a lot.
Oh, I was gonna say, does he have any like condition that's causing him to lose hair? Not that
No,
I don't
I
know
mean
if
it's
that's my
pretty
place to
common.
ask, but
No, yeah, but I feel like it's also pretty common. I feel like at that age you would notice some hair loss.
yeah, yeah, I guess so. Okay, I don't mean to sound weird when I say this, but
Mhm.
my dad is one attractive
Oh,
man.
oh my
Brother, I am
God.
telling you, my dad,
How did I was expecting you to say it as soon as I brought up your dad, but you didn't. I was like, oh, okay, maybe he
my
just feels
dad is
uncomfortable.
like the
Nope.
pinnacle of men. If I
No,
look
yeah,
like
you
my
love
dad,
you
if
love how your dad looks.
bro, who doesn't? If I look like my dad when I am older, then I have succeeded in this life.
No, yeah. I do think he's a good-looking fellow. I'll give it to him. He's definitely a macho man.
You know how many people have told me that they think my dad is hot?
I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I've only heard it from his two sons, you and Ryan.
No. No, bro, I'm telling you, people used to come to me all the time.
Oh my God.
People used to come to me
No,
all the
you
time and tell me,
wait.
bro, your dad is hot. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, you know what? My dad is hot. My dad's
No,
an
quick
attractive young
story
man.
though. Quick story though. So the I think this is maybe the third time that I've heard this, but it was this past Friendsgiving at Jacob's house, and I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I just hear Jacob go, "Look how good looking my dad is," and and he's like, him and Ryan are just showing everybody a picture of their dad.
Dude, how do I not? How do I not? I listen, if people are gonna come into my household, right? They gotta know who they're up against. And
No, I agree.
if they're up against my dad, I'm telling you, you're in trouble. You don't want to be up against my dad. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Wait, what's your dad's name?
Um, in in English, it would be Xavier, and in Spanish, it would be Javier. That's just how he likes to distinguish it.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
know
yeah.
people could just call him Javier, but he prefers to be called Xavier. He has a thing for the letter X. I don't know why, but he
Hey,
does.
shout out to Xavier.
Shout out to Xavier. Let's go. Let's
Every
go.
episode, every
Every
episode.
episode. Shout out to my parents, dude.
Do you want to know my name in Spanish?
Is it not just Mario?
No, it is.
Oh, I was gonna
I was just gonna say
say.
it with an accent.
Do it. Do it.
I was just gonna
Do
say it
it.
with an accent.
Do it. Do it.
Mario.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
My middle name in English though is John. Like imagine saying my name in English. It would be Mario John
John.
Rodriguez.
The whitest name on earth.
Because I think that's what it translates to. Because my middle name in Spanish is Jose.
Yeah. Is that is that what is that what the translation for that is?
Yeah, I think so. I think I looked it up and it was John.
Let's find out. Yeah, you meant Jose as in like Jose, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, it's Joseph. It's actually Joseph.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if that's any
That's
better.
even worse. That's even worse. Imagine going Mario Joseph Rodriguez. Oh, that's actually not that bad. I'm saying it
It
out loud
doesn't
now,
it
and it's
doesn't
actually not that
sound
bad.
it doesn't sound as bad as John.
John.
John. You really had you for a second there, because I was gonna say there's no way that that's what that translates to.
No, yeah. I'm just so shocked that it translated into Joseph. That's so funny to me.
My middle name has no translation. It is just Alexander.
Oh, that's what I want to name my kid.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
if I do have a kid.
Nice. Nice. Can I be?
That it would be.
Wait, I have a very important question.
Go for it.
Very, very important. This is a very,
No,
very,
yeah.
this is a very intimate moment for us right now.
Oh, okay. I like
I
that.
need you to answer this question with the
Okay.
fullest content in your heart.
Fire.
Can I be the godfather to your children?
Honestly, yeah.
Deadass?
I feel like you would be. Well, obviously, we're like that's like kind of like hopefully 10 years away, but I do think you would probably be the best suit as of right now.
I'm about to kiss you, bro.
Mostly due to the fact that you have a good thing going with your whole like career. You have a podcast.
Bro,
you have Evie. I feel like Evie would do a good job. Like my sister wouldn't be the godmother only because she's way too young.
yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know if this sounds weird or not, but Ev is
Mm.
like mother material. She's one of those
Mm.
she's one of those people who have like mother instincts all the time.
No, yeah, I know.
It's like if
There's
I'm
been multiple occasions.
yeah, it's like if I'm sick, she's like, "You're fine. You don't need to go to the doctor." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Trust me, I know you do not need to go to the doctor." And I'm like, all right, biochem major, whatever." Whatever you say.
No, but when no, yeah, I've seen it with Madison though, where she's like, no, I want to maybe like pay for Madison or like she like gives Madison something. Same with my little sister. She's like, wait, does your little sister need to be picked up right now? Like, I don't mind going pick her up. She's just very kind when it comes to young
She's
children.
very, very considerate. Yeah.
Yeah, can never be me though.
Shout out to
Can
Ev.
never
Shout
be
out to
me.
Ev.
Yo, shout out to Ev.
Giving so many
But
shout
like
outs this episode. Let's go.
no, yeah. It could never be me though. If I hear a kid being annoying as hell, mm, wait, so this is a question that I would not only like to ask you, but for the people who are listening on YouTube or not, or you can go to YouTube and on this video, like comment your answer.
Yeah.
So I saw this TikTok, right?
Yeah.
It was like I think this like 18, 19-year-old African American boy, and it does matter. It does matter why I said African American. It and this like 8-year-old, 10-year-old boy says the N word to him, right? Like you
Okay.
stupid N word, right?
Okay.
And then the white kid bolts, but he forgets that adults have longer legs, so they can catch up a lot quicker, right?
Yeah.
And this guy just he starts running after him and swings on him. Like he hits
Oh my
he hits
God.
his like the side of his face and his head, and he basically almost made the kid do like a cartwheel.
Oh my God.
But my question is, do you think it's justifiable to hit the kid?
My God. Um. Okay, so I am not typically an advocate for hurting children. Um,
Make that very clear.
I'm going to make that clear right now. YouTube, please do not take down this video. Please do not demonetize us. Um, I'm never an advocate for hurting children. However, and honestly, I don't even think it's the kid's fault. Whoever's raising that kid should have
No, absolutely.
taught them better, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't have hit the kid because he's a kid.
No, I wouldn't have.
Like
Yeah, like
kids say stupid things sometimes.
No, yeah. If he called me a spick, I wouldn't hit him.
Yeah, yeah. Like if
You
I
know?
called you one, you'd hit me, which is fine. But
Not really though, because you're also Hispanic. Like your dad is a whole Hispanic man.
I literally forget that I'm Hispanic all the time.
You would hit me.
Bro,
You're one of me.
Because I'm so white that like
No,
I'm
yeah.
just like I'm so pale. I forget that I'm Hispanic sometimes, and my beard is like red and shit because my mom's
No, yeah.
Irish, and it's like I just forget that I'm Hispanic sometimes. But
Yeah, but you definitely count though, because first off, you understand Spanish.
to a degree,
To a degree, but you live with your immigrant grandfather. Wait, is your dad an immigrant?
yes, he is
And you have an immigrant dad who's Hispanic.
Hispanic. I do.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Xavier.
Shout out to Xavier again. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh my God. But before we get sidetracked, I would like to say again, if you are watching this or hearing this, please comment on our YouTube video answering the question, do you think it was morally correct to hit the child?
YouTube gonna
like,
see our comment section and be like, this is not allowed.
Okay, but here's imagine. But I would never hit a child if they did that to me. But if I saw someone do it, I'm not really gonna help the child out.
Yeah, I mean, I probably just wouldn't get involved because it's not my business. But you know, if it was another kid who got offended by that, I would say yeah. But I feel like an adult should know better.
By all means. No, yeah, I agree. That's why I don't think it should ever like be coming down to the fact that you're gonna hit like someone who's like 10 years younger.
Literally, like if you're an adult and you're like, wow, this kid really just spun a racial slur at me, like I'm not gonna beat the crap out of the kid. Like that's a little brutal.
No, yeah, I would want to talk like if I'm an adult, I would want to talk to my like not talk to my talk to their parents and be like, yo, your kid did this. I think it's a problem and you should have a talk with him. And then they call me a spick.
That
their whole family's gonna get it.
Family tree eradicated.
Literally, I'll hit the father, I'll hit the mother, I'll hit the grandmother, I'll hit the 2 children. I don't care.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'll go Super Saiyan on them. Are you kidding me?
No, dude. That's yeah. If somebody who's my age said that to me, their life is on the line at that moment.
I would also like to say I was joking about hitting the children. I would only hit the mother and father.
I would also like to say that this person's life would not literally be on the line. It would be what's the word I'm looking for? Fictionally on the line.
No, yeah, that's good.
Rhetorically on the line.
Yeah.
I will kill him with rhetoric.
No, yeah. When I said I was gonna go Super Saiyan, that's physically impossible.
we are not physically capable of doing that.
No, yeah, I was just joking. You two, we were just joking.
I wish YouTube had more like straightforward guidelines. Like I understand their guidelines, but like sometimes I feel like it's a little much.
They used to be very lenient.
Well, no. I feel like they're more lenient now than they used to be. But
oh, really?
Yeah, because like people's content used to get like demonetized just for them saying fuck, but now like
True.
now they changed that. They're like, yeah, you can curse in your videos because honestly, the whole point is to make sure that kids don't end up seeing it, but one, there's a section when you upload that asks if the video is made for kids, in which case you say no, and you can age restrict it if you want to, but that's basically guaranteeing demonetization. But they were like, yeah, because honestly, if a kid clicks on your video because they're like faking their age on YouTube, then that's on them and nobody cares. You know what I mean?
That's on them. No, that's on them, yeah.
Yeah.
I did that.
I did that too. I don't know who doesn't do that.
I wanted to see every video.
Yeah,
I think it was because David Dobrik's vlogs like was like always 18 and over.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like doing it. And also anything with the word like sex in it, I just wasn't able to watch. So I was like, F this, so I made a new account.
Yeah, I would literally just like have one of my parents sign up and then I would just use their account and like with their information and I would just watch.
Yeah.
Like I
would never watch anything really bad.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't think there is anything really bad on YouTube. I don't think there could be anything like really bad on YouTube.
No, yeah. Like I think when it comes to like really bad stuff, like demonetizing and pulling videos down, they're very good with it.
Yeah, no,
like YouTube, they're insanely good.
It also helps that they like let private like companies and corporations and stuff who own the rights to certain things, like they can sometimes, scan the platform and take down things that are infringing on copyright. I think that's a good thing to implement because it keeps things safe. But because it's like uploading a Disney movie for free and it's like Disney struck you a copyright, But
Yeah.
I remember
I do wish
when I
though,
used to
like
do
there.
YouTube. When I used to do YouTube, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. When I used
Hmm.
to do YouTube,
No, you're good.
um, I ended up getting copyrighted once, and I never found out why. Like I tried to fight the claim, and they still said that I copyrighted, and I couldn't find out what the fuck I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did YouTube?
Oh yeah,
I did YouTube too.
I was like 12 and I had a gaming channel and my voice was about 3 octaves higher than it is now and I
I I had I guess like a blogging channel. It wasn't necessarily vlogs, but it was more blogging,
yeah.
like doing like certain like things. Like I remember once, like if you get me to 100 subscribers, I'll eat a whole spoon of hot sauce.
Did you get
And then
there?
guess what? I did it. Yes,
Yo.
sir.
How many subscribers did you end up getting?
Probably like 150. And then
Damn.
I stopped because like my friends found out about my YouTube channel, and I was like, ah, nope, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
My friends knew about it. I try not to be embarrassed because I didn't like care at the time, but you did way better than I did. I had professional equipment. I spent hours editing my videos. I was trying, like real shit. I was trying, and it took me over
Yeah,
a year to get 100 subscribers.
yeah. The algorithm with YouTube compared to literally anything else is really bad.
Oh, the YouTube algorithm is terrible. It's really
I
bad.
mean, like YouTube, I love you though. YouTube, please don't take down our video. I love you,
YouTube,
but
please don't demonetize us.
literally, I'm just saying the algorithm could be a bit better.
We're just trying to give constructive criticism. YouTube, please.
Yeah, it's bad. We love you.
We love you, YouTube.
Yeah, I think the TikTok algorithm though is definitely by far the best one.
I still do not own TikTok.
Good for you. Like straight
I
up
know,
good
I know.
for you.
I'm gonna have to cave in for this
Like
podcast because we gotta start like publicizing. But
posting.
I,
Yeah.
speaking of which, our podcast has a 5-star review rating right now
Yes. I
on
think we have four
iTunes,
reviews.
on Apple Podcasts. Yeah, we have only 4 reviews, but for 2 episodes, I don't mind 4 reviews, all of them of which are 5 stars. If you are one of those people who reviewed, thank you very much. And if you haven't reviewed, please drop us a review, and you can leave a comment and tell us how we are doing. Also, another piece of news: uh, episode 4 will be released next week after this episode, but the week after, on episode 5, Mario and I will finally be doing this together in person instead of over the
Yes.
computer. So you guys are, if you're watching on YouTube, going to be able to see our faces for the first time.
Oh, they
And
are?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll
I
have it
didn't
all.
know
I'll
that.
have it all set up. I'll have it all set up, and
Nice.
obviously on uh, Spotify and Apple Podcasts, it's not necessarily going to be any different, but uh,
Yeah.
but the audio will sound better, and we will be more responsive to each other, and we'll be able to see each other and interact with each other. So I think it'll overall be an improvement. I'm very excited for that. I just wanted to tell everybody about that while we were on this discussion.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting.
Very,
I'm
very
really
exciting
excited for that
stuff.
actually. I didn't know that was gonna happen though. I didn't know they were gonna see our faces. Now I gotta actually like dress nice for this.
Dress nice? Dude, we're going to be doing this for seasons. You telling me you're going to dress nice every Friday to record an episode?
Yes, sir. I want people to be like, yo, Mario's outfit? Fire.
Yeah, and you know what else you're
Fire.
going to say? Mario's being fake for the camera. Damn. Got him. Got him.
Okay, so I'll have every other episode that I'll try.
Okay, every episode. You know what? That makes up for it. That makes up for it. That's fine.
I could be wearing sweats, and then the next episode, whatever the main topic that we have for that episode will, I'll see
Ooh,
how I feel.
maybe we should try and dress based on the time of year or the topic. We could.
For Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's gonna be
We gotta go
our.
all out for Christmas.
Is that gonna be our Christmas episode, or is that episode
The fifth
6?
episode, no. I think it's.
Shite.
I think it might be 7. We
Oh
have an outline of it,
yeah,
but
it's
I'm
okay.
really excited for it.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Um, dude, so I have a story for you.
Oh,
I was walking
okay.
outside the other day, and I was just taking a stroll, and on my venture, I ended up finding a possum. Again, I have this really bad thing with possums. Um, I see them all the time for some reason. Anyway, I
Mhm.
saw this possum, and he was walking in my direction, and
Mhm.
I that scares me. So I just turned around and started walking away. But then I kind of thought to myself, like, what if I just fought the possum?
Jacob, what the fuck? Please tell me you did not
No,
fight
no,
this
no.
goddamn possum.
I didn't fight the possum because if I did,
Okay, thank
if
God.
I did, maybe I'd have like rabies or something right now.
No,
But
I was gonna say you're probably allergic to the possum.
you piece of shit. Would you fight a possum? Like if a possum wanted to scrap, would you beat the shit out of a possum? If it wanted to fight you. If
Yeah,
it was like attacking you.
if like, oh, if it was okay, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say the wording sounds a little weird, but yeah, I probably would. No, but if it attacked me, absolutely, I'm throwing hands with a possum. I don't give a fuck. PETA, if you're listening, I still love you, but I'm still gonna beat the crap out of this possum.
Yo, this is completely unrelated, but did you see all the shit with Kyle Rittenhouse?
Bro, that whole thing like really angered me.
It has me
Mostly
mad.
due to the fact that the reason why it got me really upset was due to the fact that he was putting up such a front during the trial that he was crying and feeling so bad or like thinking that he just didn't mean to or whatever. But then during the trial, he was going to bars and drinking. Mind you, he's 17 and there's video proof of him drinking.
Yeah.
Like the security camera literally saw it.
There's a bunch of things that make me annoyed about it. I can
Hmm.
see I can see why he was found not guilty. I don't necessarily believe in either side because it's a really tricky situation, but I can see why from a legal perspective they didn't feel like they could charge him.
Hmm.
However, the reason this makes me really mad is regardless of what the verdict was, right? I feel like our country is in a state right now where if that, for instance, was a black person who did the same thing, they'd probably be in jail right now. And I'm not just saying that to say that, and I don't necessarily like to get super political, but that's the thing that bothers me. And regardless of like whether or not the verdict was correct and whether or not it was legitimately a self defense thing. People who believe that the verdict was correct should not be saying that this kid was a hero in my mind. I don't think there's any
Oh
reason because
yeah,
the
that's what also
situation,
bothered me.
even then, the situation is sad. Like people died, you know, and I don't
No, yeah,
think,
and it was I think from both sides though. I think both sides were just really just awful. I think the obviously on the right side there was like people calling him a hero, but then on the left side people were saying like um but he killed two pedophiles or two people that weren't good for society, and it just bothered me because I don't think that was the point. I think the point was the fact that he killed
yeah,
two people, like two human beings that were alive now are dead because of him.
yeah, and I mean, I don't know if he actually meant this or not, but in his own words, he said that he didn't want to have to kill anybody that day. I I wish that he didn't have to either, and I don't think he had to, but I wish it didn't happen.
No,
It's
yeah.
it's a very
Also,
sad
if you
thing
have
in
a
general.
problem, yeah. Also, if any of you are listening have a problem with the fact that we're talking about this, fuck you. This is our podcast.
Good.
Straight
You know
up.
what? You know
Straight
what?
up.
That is a fair point to make.
Literally, it's
Um,
in our bio. It's literally in our bio. We're
yeah, this
talking
is
about
true.
politics.
This is true. Um, yeah, I feel like both sides were messed up, and I hate that. Obviously, this is like a legal thing, and in that sense, it's politics. But I do hate that both sides, left and right, like regardless of which party you follow, I hate that people try to make this case such a like hugely blown political thing because
Yes, I completely agree.
I don't think people should be using, the deaths of people to try and explain why their political party is better because the unless the deaths had anything to do with political parties, which it didn't.
Yeah,
I don't think people from either side should be trying to use this as leverage because the fact of the matter is that people died and that's it. And if you're using that as, political gain, you can have your opinions about the trial. You can think that the verdict was right or wrong. I don't give a shit. But if you're trying to use it to say that Democrats or Republicans are better in any sense of the word, then like I don't know, you're a piece of shit.
no,
Like
yeah, it
that's
was
terrible.
so annoying because as soon as like he was found not guilty, all the Republicans be like, we won." No, you what?
Yeah,
What do you
and
mean you won? There's no losing or winning. It was guilty or not guilty.
yeah,
Oh my
and
God.
even people from the left, like they were like, oh yeah, this is why Republicans are so bad, and this is why their
Yeah.
beliefs
Oh
make
my
no
God.
sense. But it's like
No.
it doesn't have to be about
Wait.
that.
Yeah, you're bringing up a really good point because during this case, I remember seeing on social media, looking through comments because I just always do that, and every single comment was like, the liberals are mad, or the conservatives are getting mad that we're not defending him, or Republicans say we won, or the what's it called the Democrats are saying the Republicans rigged it, and I was like, oh my God. Why? Why does everything always have to lead to either party?
It's so annoying, and people always talk about how this world is so fucked up and how people are in such a big divide right now, but this is exactly why. People take stupid real world problems and make it into like a
Yeah,
political leverage thing. Like the fact that people try to use COVID as a political party leverage gain is absolutely fucking awful. That makes me mad
yeah,
because people are legitimately dying, and instead of acting like 5-year-olds as politicians and trying to discuss which political party is better than the other, how about we just come together as human beings and try to make it better for everybody and stop people from dying. I don't care if I don't care if you want to have bars open so you can go drink and be American and all that. And I don't care,
yeah.
if you're from the left and you want to get mad that Republicans are, you know, not for the vaccine and whatever. It shouldn't be about that. It should just be, do these things. We're trying to make the world better. We're trying to help people, and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing
I think it's
that
very
goes with climate change. Like,
yeah,
obviously science shows that this is a problem, and people are just
yeah.
trying to use that as, oh, we can make our party better by exploiting this, and it's just so frustrating because I wish people would just like look at real like data and just look at what's happening around you. If people are dying, then like how much data do you really need? You know?
No, yeah. I agree. I think both left and right should always be considering the fact that they're just trying to make the world better, or at least just this country better, instead of each one of them like they're both trying to like get an upper hand on the other,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And it's annoying.
After taking an AP Gov class in high school, I learned about how how stupid this world really can be because you
Hmm.
know all lobbying makes me mad because it's literally rich corporations giving politicians money so that they can implement laws that people want to see past, even though it doesn't help anybody but themselves. And I just hate how corrupt it is, because if only people would have listened to early politicians when they said to avoid political parties. If only. Because, like,
Yeah, I definitely
I.
do think that our country is very divided, and it's going to be like that for a while.
Oh, I don't think it'll ever change. I think there will always be a divide
No.
like that.
Oh no, yeah. But I do think it's going to be I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I probably just am more educated now, so that's why I think like this. But I just feel as though before the pandemic, it was not as crazy or
Yeah.
as many people understood, if that makes sense. I think since we were forced to be on the internet a lot when COVID hit, I think a lot of people were informed and a lot of people are educated,
Yeah.
where now they're picking a side and now they're like fighting a lot. And our generation, like your and mine generation, is just super super passionate about the things that we believe in. So now we're just more like, I don't know, more blunt and more crazy when it comes to like speaking our opinion and beliefs.
Yeah, our generation is very like statistically we're very politically
And stubborn.
involved. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
we're very politically involved. Our generation, more than any other, really, is we're huge advocates for change. And what you were saying about social media before is 100% true. I think that, because of COVID, a lot of people were forced to be on social media a lot, and I wouldn't necessarily say that educated people, because I do think that there are a lot of people who don't know how to use social media correctly, and there are a lot of people who don't know how to find accurate information, because there is a lot of false
Yeah.
information out there. Because like I said, corrupt world, people say things that they want you to
Yeah.
hear, but
To manipulate you, yeah.
yeah, but um,
To like make you feel bad.
yeah, I think our generation is very good at becoming educated through social media because we grew up with it our whole lives. But people in generations
Yeah.
above us don't necessarily have that same luxury of having lived with this their whole lives. So a lot of this is very.
Yeah, but they're also like generations above us are also like talking about the fact that you shouldn't believe everything on the internet, and the fact that you're believing this is just proving my point. And I just like, I don't think like that. I think that if it's from a reliable source, yeah, I am gonna believe it.
Yeah, the internet is a great tool if you know what you're looking at.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
if people listening to this want to be all critical of the fact that we're saying these things like we know what we're talking about, I don't
No.
care, because they probably I don't know,
Yeah,
I don't think anybody really knows what they're talking about. I just think that this is
yeah,
how the way things are. But
yeah. And this is our motherfucking podcast.
say it again. Say it for the people in the back.
Yeah, literally, this is our motherfucking podcast. And if you have a problem, please do not leave a bad review or dislike the YouTube video.
Just
But you can leave.
respectfully leave. Please don't give us a bad
Literally, please,
review.
please.
No, but
Literally, we're
for
so
real,
small.
for real. Um, I think we're gonna end this episode here, but on a good note,
Yeah, it was a good episode.
we are legitimately very very thankful for everybody who's been listening to our podcast, and we're very thankful for the reviews and the engagement. I hope that you guys continue to share this with other people, because in the grand scheme of things, this podcast is nothing without the people who were listening to it. So thank you guys for
Absolutely.
watching, and thank you
Yeah,
guys for leaving reviews.
yeah. And make sure that you guys are still going to Apple Podcasts, leaving a 5-star review. Please go to YouTube for this episode to comment our question for this episode. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, Scramble the Egos. And for this YouTube video, please give it a big thumbs up so we can get more people to see it on their algorithm.
Yes, yes. One thing I do want to say before this episode ends, by the time this episode is uploaded, my music website should be live. It's going to be
Hey!
it's going to be jacobgorhalva.com. So I will have links to that in the YouTube description and in some of my social media stuff. You guys will see. But by the time this is uploaded, that should be live. So please feel free to check it out. There's gonna be some cool stuff on there when it's up. So yeah. Thank you guys for listening to this episode. We will see you next time. I hope everybody has a great weekend. And bye bye for now, everybody.
Bye bye.